If you've never seen someone or something glitching in real life, then you're in for a treat in this week's episode of Strangeries. These bizarre moments where humans, animals, and even pieces of technology appear to glitch out, as if some error has occurred in their programming. Does this prove the existence of the Matrix? Are we living in a virtual reality created to keep us enslaved to our machine overlords? Or are we simply a creation in a computer program? Well, let's take a look at some of the most scary real-life glitches in the Matrix. Cardi B has been showing some rather odd behaviour at times, and at the 2018 Grammy Awards, she appeared to freeze as if she was rebooting. I hadn't seen this until now, and it's unsettling to watch. I am at a loss for words to explain this. This isn't how any normal human being would interact with another person, especially in an interview being broadcast around the world. Is this a glitch in the Matrix, or perhaps MKUltra mind control? At first, this dog appears to just be playing with his owner, staying completely still. I have seen dogs and cats do this, especially dog breeds that specialise in hunting and sheep herding. It's instinctive for them to remain still. However, as the owner gets closer, you can see that this isn't playtime for the dog. It has completely frozen, as if it's no longer in control of its own actions. The owner begins to laugh to try and shrug it off. The dog's tail then moves slightly and the owner pets it, which is when the dog appears to regain control of its body. Some have said the dog could have been having a fit. This may have been a tonic seizure. It's still creepy regardless. Eminem has had a troubled past. I am all too familiar with his childhood, as I experienced a set of circumstances like him that left me vulnerable to bullies and those that would take advantage of the situation that I grew up in. He went on to become one of the most beloved and successful rappers of all time. Thanks to Dr. Dre's producing talents and Eminem's penchant for writing, they created something truly unique. But there have been times where people have questioned his state of mind, and there have even been conspiracies circulated that he has been cloned. At the end of an interview with Zane Lowe, he says to stay out of his mind.
Stay out of my head.
And then appears to glitch or freeze with one of his eyes drooping. This could have just been a joke, as he does have a great sense of humour, but something definitely seemed off about him in this interview. What do you think? This bird was captured in front of a CCTV camera. At first, it appears to be floating rather than flapping its wings, but this could just be where the camera's frame rate is actually in sync with the bird's flapping speed. Or this could be a genuine glitch in the Matrix. Al Roker, best known for being the weather anchor on NBC's Today Show, appeared to be fine as he co-presented the show in Rockefeller Plaza in 2012. But something strange happened to him in that moment, as he just stood there with a glazed look in his eye, staring straight at the camera. This video has received almost 1 million views, and it's totally understandable why this went viral. The aeroplane appears to be readying for landing, But as the car and camera approach the plane, it's as if it's stuck in that position in that exact spot. We all know that when cameras are filming objects that are moving in different directions, they can sometimes and often do appear to be stuck, but they are in fact moving. However, you can see that the plane has not moved from its position as the car goes under the bridge and moves away from it.
Nations. CBS 2's Serene Branson is live at the Staples Center with highlights and backstage coverage we're seeing for the very first time. Serene.
Well, a very, very heavy debatation tonight. We had a very Darrison, but let's go to Terrace and look for the head of the pit.
Serene Branson was reporting outside the 53rd Grammy Awards show at the Staples Center in 2011. She appeared to be happy with big smiles, but then she started to speak and it became apparent something was wrong. Her speech was jumbled and slurred, and you could see on her face that she knew this wasn't right. At first, it was suspected that she was having a stroke, but doctors said afterwards that she had been suffering from a severe migraine that resulted in the slurred speech that we all heard. I'm not completely convinced of this explanation, but it's the only one we were given. You can see that this car appears to be suspended in mid-air. Is it glitching out, or are there wires from a telephone pole or pylon that are caught around the vehicle? You decide. Whilst campaigning in the run-up to the 2016 presidential elections, Hillary Clinton is giving an interview when, out of nowhere, her head begins to move uncontrollably. It was a strange incident, and one which brought into question whether she was fit and healthy enough to take on a very demanding role such as president of the world's most powerful country. The interviewer's reaction is totally understandable. As you can see, she looks bewildered by Hillary's actions. Whilst taking part in an Area 21 show for ESPN, the rapper 2 Chainz can be seen almost motionless. Was he in a trance? Was this a glitch? I can't help but feel a little creeped out by this, but one thing he didn't do is drop the ball. Talk about having mad skills with a basketball whilst being stuck in a glitch. Lastly, and by no means least, we have the photo that I used for the thumbnail that was captured by a couple in 2017. They appear happy enough, but the glitching face doesn't look so well. Is this a glitch in the Matrix, or was there a fault with their camera? So, what do you make of these so-called glitches? Does it sometimes feel as though your life closely resembles that of Mr. Anderson before Morpheus and Trinity found him? Are we destined to remain shackled in a virtual reality, living a life of ignorance? Or will one of us become the one and free humanity from the Matrix? I think I am getting a little philosophical, so I'll end the video here. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel and you like strange but true stories like this, then you should definitely subscribe for weekly content. Thanks for watching.